Imagine blaming the president who hasn't been in office for 6 months for a problem that's going on right now instead of the person actually in office.
Well, I think you sometimes can. I mean, there are residual
Sometimes,
economic effects and whatnot, but
you have to, like, most humans are pretty rational and logical. If you walk them through, like, what your reasoning is, you can come up with, like, okay, that's reasonable or isn't. Like, if you want to talk about, like, some complex economic factors that were affected by COVID, yeah, there's a lot of variables. But if you talk something about, like, Syria or the kids, like, at the border that all of a sudden showed up in much greater numbers with Biden shirts, and all of them is anyone who speaks English is saying, like, we thought it'd be better to come. And I don't think Biden said, like, yes, immigrants come, but that was definitely the aura, was Trump will never let you in, and, like, I'll make it peaceful. And they thought, well, we were still getting in up until the last few years. Maybe with Biden we can try it again. And then Kamala laughs about it when she's asked, doesn't go to the border for months while making excuses, and then goes to the wrong part of the border, 1,000 miles away from the cages.
And also visits Guatemala and tells everybody don't come after in the campaign, saying, oh, the fact that Trump is saying don't come is xenophobic and un-American. But again, you know, she has absolutely no morals or principles whatsoever. This is also the person who in the primary said she believed the Joe Biden sexual assault accusers, also said that she believed Joe Biden was a racist for his 94 crime bill and other policies. It's a debate. It's a debate. Wait, hold on. So either you were lying in the debate or you're lying now. Which is it, Kamala?
Kamala Harris is one of the worst people I've ever seen.
She's fucking awful.
She's such a horrible person.
That's why she didn't get a single delegate in the Democratic primary whatsoever. And Justin Trudeau believes that by the end of 2022, she'll be president because Biden at the G7 was so abysmally out of it.
Which no one talked about. They made every excuse in the world. And it's so, I mean, this is the thing. Like, CNN and all these networks, like, actively telling you reality doesn't exist. We all know what a lunatic is. We can all see how mentally ill Biden is, and yet they just tell you that it's not happening.
I saw this great meme. It was the Ron Swanson meme where it's like, you know, do you have any history of mental illness in your family? And it's captioned, and he goes, half of my family believes that Trump was a Christian sent by God to save America. The other half believes that Joe Biden is coherent and working to save the middle class.
Well, I think Trump was Jesus.
Trump was Jesus.
Name one quality that the Bible associates with Jesus that Trump doesn't have. Clearly, Trump is not gluttonous.
Good hair.
Trump is clearly not gluttonous or sloth. He's in great shape. He's thin. Trump
is not a fornicator.
He clearly has never killed anyone. Those drones just put people to sleep, and they go to a farm far away
in New Jersey,
in Russia. I'm sure he has never. I'm sure the thrice married guy has never thought of another
man's wife,
neighbor's wife,
with
or
covetousness.
Covetousness.
I'm sure. I'll tell you what. This is a point that about the Trump kids. Before we move on from that, I just want to make this point because we talk about stuff like, you know, Hunter Biden and the obvious corruption. They haven't put everything together in a bulletproof case yet, but it's coming. Like the signs are all there. It doesn't look good, and people will say, "But what about the Trump kids?" And you know what? I think it's fair because it was in the first year of Trump's presidency, I believe it was. It was Ivanka and Jared Kushner made like something like $85 million in some type of residual income as Trump's getting funneled money by the Saudis.
As he opened up 8 businesses in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly. I mean, so it's we're absolutely not going to defend that.
We're conspiracy theorists.
Earth is flat.
This is completely fabricated. We're nut jobs, we're right-wing shills, we're grifters, we're Nazis because we question the mainstream. So we'll actually be self-censoring and shutting down this show. Thank you.